Okay, hello students. Now in this video I'll be discussing about the next chapter for your class 10 syllabus, the chapter 8, remainder and factor theorem. Okay, this is a chapter of your algebra section. Now in this chapter we have discuss as the chapter itself, the name itself suggests remainder and factor theorem. The total two theorems we're discussing, remainder theorem and factor theorem. Okay, clear? So before we get into these theorems, first we need to understand about the basic concept of this chapter. Okay, first if I write an polynomial expression, we write in terms of f of x. If I take it, let's say 2x square minus 5x minus 7. Okay, here if I take this as an expression, we spell it in the form what? We tell it as f of x, we told it as a function of x here. Okay, a function of x is given here. Okay, and this function of x, the polynomial expression, we have 2x square minus 5x minus 7. Okay, so this is the expression given. Okay, function of x is given where this is, if I substitute value of x here, will give you some value of that function. Okay, when if I take x value as 1, what is the value that we can calculate? Okay, now let's say if I divide this f of x, if I divide f of x divide by, if I divided by x minus 2, let us divide it by x minus 2, what we are getting? Okay, so if I divide it by x minus 2, I'll get 2x square minus 5x minus 7 whole divided by x minus 2. This we have done in small classes. Okay, how we divide it? We'll get x here, how much? We'll get 2x, no? 2x square by x will give you 2x. 2x square by x, small classes you have done this. Okay, division method will give you 2x. So will give you how much? This will give you 2x square minus plus minus 2 to the 4x. Now you can change the sign minus and this will become plus. So just cancel minus 5 and plus 4 will give you minus x minus 7. Okay. Now you divide minus x by x will give you how much? Minus x by x will give you minus 1. So minus 1 if I write here, what will get you? Will give you minus x minus minus plus 2 1 are 2. So if you change the sign plus and minus, this will get cancelled. The 7 minus 2 is minus 9. Clear? Understood? So seeing this division, we know the quotient we have got 2x minus 1. Okay, and the remainder, this is called the remainder here, okay, as minus 9. Okay, this is how you can find the remainder. If I divide, what will the remainder? The question was to find the remainder. Find the remainder for f of x. Yes or no? When divided by x minus 2. So this is how we can get the remainder. Now using remainder theorem, we can apply remainder theorem to find the remainder. Okay, directly we can find. How we can find is, we'll equate that value whichever you are dividing. Like the question was f of x, I'm divided by x minus 2. So now we'll apply remainder theorem. Okay, how will you do is excuse me. So if I take the f of x as your f of x was what? F of x was given as 2x square minus 5x minus 7. Okay, now and is divided by what? You have to divide it by, question is divided by x minus 2. What is the remainder? I have to calculate. Find the remainder. Now I apply the remainder theorem. Okay, so what we'll do is, first step is what? Step 1, we'll take x minus 2 equals to 0. Equate it with 0. What is the value of x getting? X is getting as 2. Okay, now substitute this 2 in this equation. So if I write f of x, I substitute as 2. So f of x was 2x square minus 5x minus 7. In this I'll substitute f of 2, I'll find, and it will give you the remainder. So it will be 2 into 2 square minus 5 into 2 minus 7. Will give us 2 square, 4 into the 8 minus 10 minus 7 will give you 8 minus 17 is giving you as minus 9. So this is how you can find the remainder. Okay, in case if you are applying, this is called the remainder theorem. Okay, this is how we apply the remainder theorem. This is how we find the remainder using remainder theorem. Clear? Understood? Clear? Now next question we'll see. So this is what you understood from here, that we could find remainder using division method. Now this remainder can be found in the remainder theorem by equating the your divisor by 0 and getting the value of x first. Once you get the value of x, substitute that value of x in the above function of x given and you'll get the remainder. Okay, this is how we find the remainder using remainder theorem. Clear? In case if you got the remainder as 0, it means what? That is a factor of that x minus 2 is a factor of 2x minus 5x minus 7. Clear? Now let's say do some more question on it. The question is find if the division of this expression given, a polynomial expression, by x plus 3 leaves a remainder 5. You have to find a from here. Now first of all, if I want to apply the remainder theorem, okay, your first f of x is given. F of x is given as what? F of x was equals to ax cube plus 9x square plus 4x minus 10. Okay, clear? This is given to you. I'll equate x plus 3. I will equate with 0. For x plus 3, if I equate with 0, will give you how much? X will be equals to minus 3. Yes or no? So if I want to find the remainder will be equal to what? F of 3. Okay, if I calculate the remainder, if I substitute the value of x as f of minus 3, that should give you the remainder. Okay, clear? Understood? So, and like in the previous question which we have done, here we have calculated f of x. No, f of x if is given here f of 2 I calculated for the remainder. That is why we got remainder as minus 2. Whatever x value is coming, if I substitute instead of x the value of x here in the function of x, then will give you the remainder. Okay, so the same thing will be applying. Whatever value of x we have got, that will substitute in the function, okay, to get the remainder. So that is your remainder theorem. Okay, so we'll be applying now. So here the remainder already is given. How much? The remainder is given 5. So apply 5 equals to. Now I go to question what you can say that remainder is f of minus 3. Okay. Now 5 will be equals to f of minus 3. It means a into x cube. X cube is how much? Minus 3 the whole cube plus 9 into minus 3 the whole square plus 4 into minus 3 minus 10. Solve this equation. Okay, you will get the value of a from. Okay, now we'll solve it. Okay, so if you calculate this, we'll get what? This will be minus 3 cube is 3 is 9 is 27 minus also will multiply 3 times 20 minus 27a plus 81 minus 12 minus 10. Solve this, we got the a value as 2. Clear all of you? This is how you can solve this question, find the value of a when the remainder is already given to you. So how we did it? Just calculate the divisor which is given, you equate it with 0, get the value of x. Now substitute that value of x in the function of x to get the remainder. So we got x value minus 3, remainder is f of minus 3. This is remainder given. Okay, now applying that remainder value as 5, we'll get the value of a. Understood? Let's do the next question now. So this is how question comes. Okay, finding remainder question comes, finding one term question comes, finding two terms question comes. That we'll be seeing now. So this question is based on finding one term unknown variable, that is a. Okay, now in this question is given the polynomial 3x square minus ax square plus 5x minus 13, and these two equations are given, leave the same remainder when divided by x minus 3. So if I equate first x minus 3 with 0, we get the x value as 3. Okay, now there are two equation given. One is given as f1 of, let we take f1x is given as 3x square minus ax square, okay, plus 5x minus 13. And second equation I took f2 of x, that is given as your a plus 1 x square minus 7x plus 5. So those two equations are given to you here. Okay, now it is told they are giving the same remainder. It means what? If I substitute this value of x, how we find the remainder? We know that for finding remainder I have to put the value of x in the function of x. Okay, so if I substitute the value of x as 3, this x value 3 I have to substitute in both the equations. The remainder is same. It means what? f1 of 3 will be equal to f2 of 3. The remainders are same. Okay, the remainder for each case how we find? For this equation, for first polynomial for first function of x, I can find the remainder by applying f1 of 3. Here I have to find the remainder, I have to calculate f2 of 3. Now both the cases the remainder are same, so therefore we can write f1 of 3 will be equals to f2 of 3. Now substitute the value of 3 in this equation, and this equation will get the value of a from there. Okay, so first let's start solving it. We substitute the value of 3 in the equation. Okay, what we saw, we substitute the value of x as 3. Okay, in f1 of 3, this is a function of f1. Okay, function of f1. So here I substitute 3 into 3 square minus a into 3 square plus 5 into 3 minus 13 equals to a plus 1 3 square minus 7 into 3 plus 5. Clear? This is how you have substituted the values. Now you solve for the, sorry, I did a mistake here. We have a cube. Okay, so it will be 3 cube here. Okay, 3 cube. So it will give you how much? This will give you as 81. Okay, understood? Clear? Now if you solve further, what you'll get? Okay, so if you solve further, this one just simple algebra expression, we solve it further. So we solve this further. 81 minus 9a, 3 square is 9a plus 5 is 15 minus 13 equals to a plus 1 into 3 square is 9 minus 21 plus 5. We solve this further, we'll get the a value as, we get the equation in terms of a, and then you can solve the value of a, and that will give you as 5. Understood? This is how we solve this question. Okay, the next one we'll solve now. So till now we have done these two questions. This is finding one variable. Okay, the question is based on finding one variable. Okay, these are type of question which we will be having. Understood? Now next one we will see now. Okay, the question is now finding two variables here, a and b are here. Okay, a and b equations are in the equation. There are two variables, unknown variables a and b. We have to find these values. Now it's divided by x minus 2, the remainder is 0, and when divided by x plus 1, the remainder is minus 2. Find the value of a and b. It means what? The equation is given, the function of x is given, yes or no? Now the function of x, I have to first divide it by x minus 2. F of x is given x cube plus ax square minus bx minus 8. First, if I take x minus 2 as 0, x value will be 2, and for next time then the remainder is 0. In this case the remainder is 0, so it means if I take out f of 2, the remainder should be 0. Clear? So if I substitute here, will give you how much in the equation? If I substitute, it will be 2 cube plus a into 2 square minus b into 2 minus 8 equals to 0. So we'll give 8 plus 4a minus 2b minus 8 equals to 0. Therefore we'll get how much? 8 and 8 cancel. 4a minus 2b is equal to 0. This is the first equation. Clearly we'll get simultaneous equations here. Okay. Understood? Now second one, what do you do? Now again we have to divide x plus 1, we have to divide it by 0. X is how much? Minus 1. Now if I take f of minus 1, the remainder is how much? The remainder is told that the remainder is minus 30. So we know that the remainder should be minus 30. So we'll put f of minus 1, means in the equation here I have to substitute x as minus 1. So if I substitute here minus 1 the whole cube plus a into minus 1 the whole square minus b into minus 1 minus 8 equals to minus 30. Okay, solve this further. The minus 1 plus a, okay, minus minus plus b minus 8 equals to minus 30. So therefore we'll get what? A plus b will be equal to your minus 21 will get in the second equation. Clear? If we solve this further, we have to solve simultaneous equation. You know how to solve simultaneous equations. So we solve the simultaneous equation, we get what? A value is minus 7 and b value is minus 14. How to solve simultaneous equation you have done already in class 9. Clear? Okay, the next question we'll solve now. Okay, now we are going to the factor theorem, the next part. What the factor theorem states that if you have an equation of f of x, okay, now equation or function of f of x is given, and now if this f of x is divided by x minus a, okay, then f of a is the remainder. As we equate this x minus a with 0, we'll get what? X as a, yes or no? So if I put f in this x equation of f, if I put f of a, if I calculate, this is the remainder. This is what is the remainder theorem stating. Clear? So when f of x is divided by x minus a, then remainder is f of a. Clear or not? Now if I say that if f of a is 0, okay, if f of a, it means if the remainder is coming as 0, it means x minus a is the factor of f of x. This is what the factor theorem states. Okay, clear? Simple, like if 10 is a number, if I divide it by 2, 2 5s are 10, what is the remainder coming? 0. It means 2 is the factor of, it means 2 is the factor of 10. Yes or no? If the remainder is coming 0, it means it is the factor. Same thing you're doing in an algebraic expression. If f of x is an expression given to you, okay, an expression will be given to you, and if I divide by x minus a, then if I equate with x minus a equals 0, x equals to a, if I calculate f of a, you know, is the remainder. This is how we calculate the remainder theorem. And now if the remainder is coming as 0, it means x minus a is the factor of f of x. The number which is going to divide with is the factor of the function of x. Clear? Okay, this is what the factor theorem states. Okay, the factor will be, the remainder will be 0 in case of when a number is a factor of a number. Okay, factor of an expression. Okay, clear? Now let's do some question based on factor theorem. Let's take an example. If I take f of x as your x square minus 5x plus 6 is given, the function of x is given, is divided by your x minus 3. If I dividing by x minus 3, what is happening? Is it a factor or not? I will calculate first x minus 3. If I equate it with 0, x will be how much? 3. Clear? Now if I get the remainder at 0, if I take out f of x, this is how we calculate the remainder, no? Remainder we calculate by f of x. So what is f of x? Is given your 3 square minus 5 into 3 plus 6 will give you 9 minus 15 plus 6. 15 minus 15 is 0. So now therefore what, once you get to the remainder 0, it means what? Therefore what we can say, x minus 3 is the factor of f of x. Okay, whatever the f of x, the algebraic expression is given, polynomial expression, it is a factor of x. Understood? Clear? Now let's do some questions based on this factor theorem. Okay, it's given if x minus 2 is a factor of x square minus 7x plus 2a, find the value of a. Okay, we know first we'll write f of x is given as x square minus 7x plus 2a. Okay, is a factor. We know x minus 2 is given as the factor of a. Since x minus 2 is a factor of a, we'll calculate first what is x. X will be equals to 2. Now if I calculate, since x minus 2 is the first, since your, if you can write, since x minus 2 is the factor of f of x, what we can say, therefore we can say that f of your 2 will be equal to 0. Okay, if I substitute 2 value in x in the function of x, it should give you 0. It is a factor, since it is a factor. Clear? So f of 2 is substitute 2 square minus 7 into 2 plus 2a equals to 0. Calculate a from it. So 4 minus 14 plus 2a equals to 0. So 2a will be equals to 10. A will be equals to 10 by 2. Therefore a will be equals to 5. Clear? Understood? This is how we can calculate the value of a here. Clear? If a factor, remember that when factor is given, the remainder will be 0. Clear? Okay, the next question now. It is given that x plus 2 and x plus 3 are the factors of the expression given. Okay, calculate the value of a and b. Now two values are there, we know we have to apply simultaneous equation here. Okay, if you solve this one, since f of x first I'm writing is your x cube plus ax plus b. Okay, now if I equate x plus 2 as 0, x will be equals to minus 2. Okay, now if I substitute, since x plus 2 and x plus 3 are the factors of this expression. Okay, so since your x plus 2 is the factor of f of x, so what we can write? So we can write that f of minus 2 will be equal to 0. Okay, now substitute that minus 2 in the expression, so it will give you how much? Minus 2 the whole cube plus a into minus 2 plus b equals to 0. So it will give you minus 8 minus 2a plus b equals to 0. Okay, so finally get minus 2a plus b equals to minus 8. Sorry, plus 8. Okay, this is the first equation. Clear all of you? Okay, We'll get the first equation as minus 2a plus b equals to 8. Second equation we'll find now. The same way, now same way what we'll do, since x plus 3 now we'll take is also a factor. So if f of x is given this, we'll take f of x as given ax cube plus ax plus b. Okay, f of x is given x cube plus ax plus b, and given that x plus 3, if I equate it with 0, x is minus 3. Okay, so since x plus 3 is the factor of f of x given, okay, so what we can write, we can calculate f of minus 3 will be equal to 0. Since when our number is a factor, the remainder will be 0. So calculate f of minus 3 now. Substitute minus 3 the whole cube plus a into minus 3 plus b equals to 0. So it will give you minus 27 minus 3a plus b equals to 0. Okay, so therefore we'll get minus 3a plus b equals to your 27. Okay, clear? Sorry, we did a mistake in the question here. This is x minus 3. Okay, so the second part which we are doing, little mistake we have done here, it will be x plus x naught plus x minus 3, so will give you x plus 3 here. So calculate for, since x minus 3 is a factor, so calculate for f of 3. Okay, so this will be how much? This will be plus 3a. So 3a plus 3b equals to minus 27. This is the second equation, getting 3a plus b equals to minus 20. Just we have removed this sign. Okay, x minus 3 is 0, so x will be plus 3. X minus 3 is a factor of f of x, so we can substitute in f of 3. Now we can calculate. Okay, with plus 3 calculated, we get the second equation of 3a plus b minus 27 equals to 0. Okay, so the two equation will solve simultaneous and get the value of a and b. So we solve the simultaneous equation. This a value and b value will got as your minus 7 and minus 6. Clear? So there are type of questions which comes finding one variable or finding two variables. If two variables, there will be simultaneous equation. If finding one variable, just to substitute if the in case of remainder and factor theorems. Clear? The last type of question which comes from your factor theorem every year is about your heat and trial method. Okay, that will be seeing. Okay,